Hey gamers, today we're going to look at Desperados of Dicetown. Let's check it out. To set up for the game, each player is going to get 50 points in tokens. Tokens, these little poker chips, little cardboard cutouts, comes in 10s, 5s, and 1. You're going to give them 50 points worth each player will. They'll also get one of these little, they'll get 5 of these little coaster basically players. These are your Desperados. They're all locked in jail, and your job is to get them out of jail. And as you see here, some are easier to get out than others. The smart guy, he's only worth 2. The big boss, he's under deep lock, he's worth 6. What does that mean? Well, what you're going to do is every round you're going to roll these 4 die. And as you see, they have symbols on the die that correspond with the symbols on the little coaster here to tell you who it is. So here's the smart guy, here's the muscle, I guess, here's the guy good with a knife, here's the lady, and here is your boss. And all these symbols are on these cards, these dice. Another symbol that's on the dice is the bang symbol. Now for every one of these that you get to turn any one, according to the symbol on the die, to rotate it over to the, you're turning it to the left there. And as you see, as you keep turning them, the numbers go down until they're down to 1, and then you can unlock them. And when you unlock them, you'll flip them over like this, and then they'll have other special abilities that I'll get into in a moment. So let me go into the gameplay. What you're going to do is you're going to get to roll these die 3 times, any of them. You can even change the die you're rolling, but you only get 3 die rolls total. Now you can stop whenever you want to, but you can roll up to 3 times. So let's say I rolled once, and as you see, I got no bangs, but I got 2 knives and 2 little medicine bottles. Now there's a few other things you can get. As you see, there's this deck of cards here, and this deck of cards is going to be for everyone. If I were to ever roll 3 of a kind, 3 knives, or the 3 medicine bottles, then 3 of a kind would let me pull 3 cards from here, from this Wild West deck, and I get to choose 1. If I rolled 4 of a kind, or let's say I rolled 4 different symbols, that would also be 4 of a kind in a way. Then I would get to draw 4 cards from the deck and keep 2. Now what these cards are, these are little cheats in the game that can basically help you out. Let me go for one more roll here. You don't have to roll them all. I could have just rolled a few of them. Like let's say that was my first roll. I could have rolled again and kept it like that, and then maybe rolled these 2 again like that. Now I have this bang here. This bang allows me to either turn and try to free my big guy, the boss, or the smart guy, or the lady. Now if I had 2 bang symbols, let's say, and these 2 emblems, then I have a choice. I can turn each one of them, rotate each one of them over to the left 1, or I can just double up and rotate just one of them 2 spaces. So it's however you want to distribute the die rolls, and that's what you do. Now once someone is unlocked, then you can really start doing some damage. When their symbols rolled and you roll some bangs, you're going to start making other players put that much money into basically a pool in the middle. And so what you're trying to do is you're trying to slowly unlock all of your characters and be the one with the most money to win the game. Now if you've unlocked everyone and you don't have the most money, then you're going to continue playing until maybe you force all the other players to put enough money in there to where you have the most money, and then you will win. A short note here, your smart guy, he always has special abilities. So the cards will let you know. So for instance, this guy here, the ability of Willie, all of your opponents will lose $1, 2, or 10. This one is Pedro. He will earn you money. This one, Uncle Pat gets helps extra turns. He can help other people escape from jail. That's really nice. And then Wilson will give you extra cards from the Wild West deck if you roll bangs on him. So each basically Desperado gang is different. And again, the first player to free all their people and have the most money wins. Final thoughts. What do I think about the game? Well, this is kind of like the spin-off prequel to Dicetown, even though it has nothing to do with the actual game, and even the mechanisms are different. It's just maybe the artwork's the same, and it's out in the West. I don't know why they call this the prequel. And I love Dicetown. As you know, Dicetown is one of my favorite games, and I've always wanted to try this one out, but this one never looked so good. And when I was at the Arizona Game Fair, I decided, you know what, I'm just going to add this to the list of games. I really don't care. This is actually just a filler game. I had no intention of getting this game because I thought it's probably not going to be that good, but because I like Dicetown, I'll try it out. One of the few games I immensely enjoyed at the con. That's kind of weird how that happens, right? I had no idea I was going to enjoy Desperados of Dicetown so much. It's very simple to play, very easy. This makes a great filler game if you only have like a few minutes left and you know, game night's winding down or you're waiting for someone. This is one that I'm going to start bringing out. I really do like it. I was actually surprised. I think I checked this out twice. I checked out the first day, and then before I left I was like, you know what, I got to check this out one more time to make sure. Is it really that good? It is. I see this game for super cheap too. So if you think this is a game for you, then yes, you should definitely go out and get it. I think it's incredibly fun. And if you don't like Dicetown, you may like this because this is nothing like Dicetown. So I don't even know why they tried to tie it in there. But either way, really cool game, really fun game, and well worth your time. All right, gamers, that's all the time I have for now. Until next time, you know what to do. Game on.